To the dreamers, the seekers, the wise, crystal lavender will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight will always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hello, hello, welcome here, welcome back, good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose, and I am your host, Crystal Lavender. I used to go by Nacho Mama. Some people know me as Criddle, like Riddle with the C, or Nacho Mama was my old YouTube handle, but I go with my God-given name, which is Crystal Lavender. I know, people are like, what the hell, were you born to be a stripper or a hippie? I'm like, both. Both of them. I was born to be a stripper and a hippie, but I'll drop it like it's hot, but I'm going to creep my way back up. Oh, okay. So enough with the jokes. Thank you guys so much for being here. We are going to do an all signs with Are They Sorry and Will They Reach Out? But before we get started, we are going to talk about this. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood sexual trauma and addiction, okay? And I wrote this whole entire thing using just my phone and some paper. Like I would do a talk to text, and I would blah, 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 blah into my phone, and then I would go back in and correct it and like edit it. But I did the whole thing with this little guy right there. Okay. So it's amazing what you can do with the phone in your pocket. Like you don't need any fancy software. You don't need any special programs. You don't need a computer. You don't need none of it. You've got it all in your pocket. So don't let something, stand in your way of accomplishing what it is that you want to accomplish, okay? And I don't share my story because I'm proud of the stupid ass shit that I've done. Like I've done a lot of really, really stupid stuff, you guys, but I mean, that's how we learn, right? I share my story because I know what it feels like to feel like you're all alone. I know what it feels like to be in the trenches, you know. I share my story very loudly for anybody that is sitting in silence, suffering, okay? So we will not stay quiet so that other people can remain comfortable. Okay. Like, hi, my name is Crystal and I'm almost 4 years into recovery. I am a recovered addict and this is my story all in here. Okay. And it goes from stuff that happened to me when I was a child to running away from home and living on the streets of Las Vegas, Nevada, to hopping illegal freight trains and hitchhiking across the country. Like I was on Sally Jesse Raphael when I was like 10 years old. I went to Woodstock 99. Like I've done a lot of crazy stuff. So it goes all the way from all of that into now, all right, into my recovery journey. And that will be in the link. That'll be in the description box of every single one of my videos, usually after it's uploaded. You could get it on Amazon for $12.12, or you could get it for free on my website. If you go to my website and you put in your information, it'll give you a free download. Or if you would like a signed copy, you can hit me up at my email address and I would be happy to send one out for you. Okay. So with that being said, let's get this party started. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Misty. Welcome here. Hi, John. Yeah, an inspiration. It's a message of hope and inspiration. All right. It was somebody else's story that inspired me to write mine. So you never know who's listening. You never know. Like you might think that your story might not matter. You're like, well, what is my story going to do? You have no idea who out there is inspired by your journey of recovery, by the things that you have to say and only the way that you can say it. Right. I believe that everybody's story is important. But all right. So enough of that. Let's get it started. So we are going to go from Aries to Pisces. Aries to Pisces. So we'll start with Aries. Hi, Mama. Hi, Julie Bully. Let's go with Aries. Thank you guys so much for being here. Aries. Hi, Aries. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning. Good night. Good afternoon. I hope you are having a wonderful everything always. So let's see. Are they sorry? the title of this video is, are they sorry and will they reach out? Let's find out. You should write yours. If you need any help with that, let me know. Okay. Like I know that it's like, it's kind of daunting to think, well, how am I going to organize it? And how am I going to do this? And what do I need to do? And it's a little bit daunting. So if you ever need help writing your story, like, let me know. Okay. Just reach out to me on email. All right, Aries. What do we got for the Aries collective? Yeah, I've been liking curling my hair. Like, I had dreadlocks for like 20 something years. So like the whole having hair and like doing stuff with it is kind of fun. I've been having fun with it. Hi, Goodman. All right, Aries. What do we got for Team Aries? Are they sorry? Are they sorry, Aries, for whatever it is that they did? Whew, we got the Lovers in the reverse and the Sun in reverse with the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, and the Five of Pentacles. They might be blaming you, Aries. Like they think that it's your fault. Yeah, no, they're not worried about it. They don't think that they did anything wrong. They think that whatever they did, they were justified in whatever they did. It's like they feel like that either you didn't feel the connection with the Lovers in reverse, that you didn't feel this connection, or that they didn't feel this connection as strongly as you did. But they weren't very happy either. Either they weren't very happy or they thought that you weren't very happy. But either way, they got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So that indicates that they're not worried about it at all. They do not feel guilty. They do not feel remorse. All right. If it was in the upright, I would say, yeah, that they're totally bothered by that. Like you can see in the picture that they're bothered by that, but it came out in the reverse. So it doesn't feel like they're sorry for whatever it is that they did. They probably are blaming you or have not taken any sort of accountability whatsoever. It's like they're yeah, they're not taking accountability. They might just be focusing on their money, or they think that they're making more money now that you guys are separated, or maybe at one point they might have been financially codependent on you, or they might be trying to put money in your face, like, look what I got, like I got this job, look at this car I got, or like they might be trying to boast about something that has to do with money. But they're not trying to put this tower out. They got the tower in the reverse. So all of like everything is in reverse. So whatever it was, like it makes me feel like whatever they did, they're probably saying you did. Whatever you accused them of, they probably, or whatever they accused you of, they were probably out there doing. It's like the roles were completely reversed to them. It's like that's probably how they kept their lies straight. It's like they know what they were doing. So it was easy for them to accuse you of it, because then they could keep their lies straight in their head. But they absolutely don't feel like they have no remorse for whatever happened. They have no remorse. It's like if they were out in the cold, it's like they're acting like they're better off being out in the cold. Yeah, and I don't think that it's any secret. I think this person is very straightforward about it. They might even be straightforward to the fact that they're rude. Like they might be like, they might say a lot of snappy shit, or just be rude about it in general. Or they might try to show off, like, oh, look what I got now, or look what I upgraded to. It's like, but they're really only getting with somebody else just to piss you off. It's like their connection isn't even genuine if they're with somebody else. But is this person sorry? No, they're not sorry. They don't feel like they did anything wrong. They think that you were in the wrong, that they're blaming you for everything. Yeah. The Four of Wands in reverse too. That's 11-11 in reverse. So this person definitely doesn't see. They're not taking accountability for any of their part. I mean, there always takes two to tango, right? No matter who does like what dirty or whatever, there's always two sides to every story. And this person is definitely exaggerating the hell out of their side of the story. So they're not taking any accountability. And it says promises that never came to be. So they might have made a lot of false promises. They might have promised you the world and like didn't show up with it, Or they think that you made promises and didn't show up with it, that there was a lot of empty words, you know, not living in the now. So this person most definitely lives in the past. Thank you so much, Goodman. Please give Goodman a follow and a holla. If you haven't subscribed to Goodman's Mixes, please give Goodman a follow and a holla. So, yeah, this person is very much like they seem really conceited. It's like they're arrogant and conceited, and probably nothing that they've ever done is their fault. Like they point the finger at everybody else and never take any sort of accountability for any of their part of the situation. You know, and I think that you are starting to see them. Like you might have like swept a lot of stuff underneath the carpet, or like, you know, didn't acknowledge any of the red flags when you guys first got together, or even have like 3 or 4 months after you guys were already together. But you could tell a lot about a person by what happens when you guys break up, right? If you guys break up and then they turn into a complete sociopath, psycho, you know, like they were always that person to begin with, okay? So you're seeing them from a new light. It's like, who in the world are you? So you might be seeing this person from a whole new light. I don't even know if you're interested. Are you even interested in this person, Aries? I don't know. This person seems really, really arrogant, you know, but I wonder what will happen next. Are you kind of like keeping tabs on them? Have they been going back and forth, or just acting a fool? Doing something stupid? They've been acting stupid, acting a fool, you know, and you're like, okay, well, now what are you going to do? It's like almost like your guard is up as soon as they're around. It's like they're completely unpredictable. Hi, Leah. So yeah, like this person kind of feels like they might be a little bit of a sociopath. Like they don't have any sort of actual remorse, you know, like this person might have a legitimate, like true blue type of mental illness here. The devil, yeah. So they probably have a lot of addictions. They probably run around and act a fool, and try to blame everybody else. Like they don't know how to take accountability. They have no empathy or compassion. Like they can't put themselves in another person's shoes. It's like they only see it from their perspective, and even their perspective is a little bit or a lot tainted. Like their perspective is tainted. So no, it doesn't look like they're sorry. But are they going to reach out? I think they're playing games. They like to play that cat and mouse game with you. It's like they want you to chase them. You know, they get some sort of high off of you participating in their bullshit. I mean, roles can always be reversed. Like we are on the sign of Aries, so it either could be like if you're cross-watching for an Aries. But yeah, this person, whoever this person that Aries is dealing with, I mean, and roles could be reversed, so it could be a cross-watcher reading. But yeah, we got the Tower in reverse twice, so they're not trying to let that. They're not trying to put the flames out. I think if they do come forward, the Justice card, you could be dealing with a Libra. They think they're justified in whatever it is that they're doing. I mean, we usually do, right? And we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't feel like it was justified. But this person could be flaunting their money, or like flaunting their job. Maybe they got a new job, or they're like flaunting their car or their house, or, you know, their new position at work or something. Or they might be trying to buy their way back in. Something about materialism for sure. This person might be very materialistic. Yeah, but they're like, are they sorry? No, that's twice that's come out. Like they don't feel the burden of this like you do. You know, they don't think they did anything wrong. How are they going to be sorry if they don't think they did anything wrong? You know, it's hard to be apologizing to people or actually change or correct our behavior if we don't see anything wrong in what we're doing. So this person definitely does not see anything that they don't see how they've been wrong. They feel completely justified in whatever this decision was, even if it was super impulsive. Like, I feel this person is extremely impulsive, you know, and they're sneaky. Like, that's the douchebag. So, I mean, this person's okay with being this, you know? They're okay. They're okay with being the bad guy in everybody's story. Like, they don't care. I really feel like they lack a sense of empathy. Like, they don't understand what it feels like to be in someone else's shoes like that. You know, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, there's no communication. There's a lot of blocks there. They might have you blocked, or you might have them blocked. But if you guys have each other blocked, like, they're not going to go around the blocks to initiate any sort of real communication. I think if this person does come forward to communicate, you know, they definitely have their options open, you know. But if this person does come forward to communicate, it'll just be to stir the pot. Like, they're like to get a rise out of you, to see if they still got you on tap, you know. And that's the second time that the 1111 card, the Four of Wands, has come out in reverse. So yeah, they have no hope for it working out in the future. If they do come forward, they're going to come forward just to try to push your buttons, or to see if they've got you on tap, or to see if you know, will still let them play the same game. Like, but they don't feel like they did anything wrong. So in order for them to actually feel sorry, they've got to, you know, they got to actually take accountability for what it is that they did. And this person is absolutely not taking accountability. So sorry, Aries. All right, let's go on to the Taurus collective. Taurus. I am 100 hours away from being monetized. 100. Hi, Taurus. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me, okay? Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass. Johnny 5 alive. All right. Taurus, is this person sorry? Let's find out. Are they sorry? Do they regret what they did? Have they, you know, learned anything about this situation, or about themselves through this situation? Are they taking any sort of accountability? Let's find out. Taurus. Hi, John. Thank you so much for sharing. Taurus. Is this person sorry? I'm sorry your daughter's estranged. That's got to be rough. King of Swords in the upright. The Lovers in the upright. Two of Swords in reverse. So this person is all about, like, they're not mushy gushy. Like, this person seems like they're very straight to the point. It's like they're very much all about the facts and not about the feeling, right? Like, they're all facts, no feeling. They're like, I don't care how you feel about it. The fact is this X, Y, and Z. Like, this person seems very, very matter of fact, very stuck in their ways, kind of stubborn, but they do feel a very strong connection with you, with the Lovers in the upright here, you know. Or this could represent a major choice that they have to make, or that they did make. Hi, Jennifer. But they don't want to be involved in any sort of drama with the two of Swords in the reverse. It's like they don't want to be involved in any sort of he said, she said, because you can see in the upright, it's like this person is in the middle, you know, and they're trying to choose sides, or like they feel like they're being put in between and they have to make a decision. But it came out in the reverse. So this person doesn't feel like they're burdened by the choice that they made, or like they're sick of being in the middle of drama. Like, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to participate in any sort of, you know, picking sides or he said, she said drama. Like this person absolutely, oh, but they are burdened. Look, see, 10 of Wands. That's definitely mentally burdened. So like they feel like they made the choice that they made. It's like they feel like they had no choice but to make the choice that they made, no matter how they felt. But they are definitely burdened by this situation. There's a part of them that either feels guilty, or I mean they feel some sort of way to have the 10 of Wands. And they're like that, like, see, they're in their own mental prison. So they are very much burdened by whatever happened in this situation, but they still feel like the facts are the facts. It's like they're trying not to live in their emotions. They're trying not to be in their emotions. You know, the King of Wands in the reverse. So they could be a little bit childish about it. Like they could be very condescending, you know, kind of like very condescending, or just rude in their approach. Like they're not very diplomatic in their approach, even though they seem like they're all fact and no emotion, you know. And they are definitely kind of full of themselves. Like this person could be pretty arrogant at times, or just have this real pretentious vibe about them. Like they seem really pretentious, kind of arrogant. And they're very childish in their approach to this. It's like even though they feel like they made the right decision, they could definitely be going through some sort of financial loss right now too, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Like maybe this person was financially dependent, or like they are having to pay some sort of marital alimony, or like they're definitely feeling this financially. Like not only are they feeling it in their mental, but they are feeling it in their financial. They feel it in their pocketbook too. So they are having a hard time. Like as much as they try to play it cool, you know, and act like they got all their poop in a group. Hi, Platinum. You might actually end up getting an apology from this person, or they're waiting for an apology from you, you know, or they might come to you for some sort of handout, you know, especially if it's like a financial situation, or if like there was a you know, like alimony or something that was supposed to be paid. They might try to talk you out of it, or talk you down from it, or talk you out of child support, or whatever it is that they owe to you through this separation. It's like they are absolutely feeling this in their pocketbook, and they're going to try to come to you and you know, get your sympathy. They might play a sympathy card, you know. But they are trying to see things from all perspectives. So yeah, I would say that this person does feel some sort of way. You know, they definitely are burdened by this situation. I don't know if they're just burdened because of their lack of finances, or how it's hit them financially, but they feel like they have the answer. It's like they feel like they have the answer, that if you would just forgive them, or you know, accept their apology, or it's like they feel like they have some sort of answer to fix this situation. But it feels like whatever they're fixing, they're trying to fix their situation, not the us type situation, not the us, but they're trying to fix the them in this situation. So it does feel like they are remorseful, but um it feels like they're more remorseful about their circumstances, and not so much an emotional, you know, it's not like they're emotionally remorseful, they're financially remorseful in some way. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but let's see if they are going to come forward. So yeah, I would say that they are sorry. They're definitely burdened by whatever happened between you guys, but I don't know if they're it's not an emotional, like, I'm sorry. It's more of like they're circumstantial. Like they're sorry that they're in the circumstances that they're in. Hi, Carmen. Let's find out if they're going to reach out. Are they going to reach out? They might be a little bit prideful, but they're definitely overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, or we got Aries or Pisces, but they're a little bit selfish. They're a little bit prideful, especially if they're trying to ask for like you to give them some lenience on a financial aspect. They're definitely prideful, but the tower is in the upright, so they know that whatever's happened, there's no going back, there's no fixing it, and they're definitely hurt by it. They're hurt by the situation. They do feel remorse about it, but they don't see how it's like they're not taking action to fix it. They don't think that there is any fixing it. They could be a little bit manipulative, or like they could have been really controlling in this situation, or they're trying to powerhouse, they're trying to control the situation and be manipulative about it. They're definitely not telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Hi, Jamie's Cowboys. Welcome here. Hi, San Diego. Oh, Carmen San Diego. But they don't see how it can move forward. Like they don't see you guys coming back together and mending this. They're not sure how it would ever work out. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Aquarius, we've got Scorpio, we've got Pisces, we've got Libra. This person feels very prideful and very controlling. They're controlling and full of pride. And nope, they're letting it go, walking away, letting it go. They're not putting up a fight, all right? And we shouldn't have to fight, okay? Like if something's over, we should not be fighting for love. Love is one of the things that we should not have to fight for. Like you could fight for a loved one, like if they're they're having a hard time or they're in some other sort of battle, but we shouldn't be fighting for love from that person, all right? So yeah, it looks like this person is letting go and walking away. Walking away hurt. They're hurt, but they're walking away. All right, let's go on to the Gemini collective. Gemini. Gemini. Mm-hmm. 2736. Hi, Gemini. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. So we are going to find out, are they sorry and will they come back? Let's find out. All right. I don't think I have any Gemini in my chart. That's crazy. Moon sign. Yeah, Gemini, sun, moon, rising, Venus. What do we got for Gemini? Are they sorry? Are they sorry? Are they sorry for whatever happened? Did they learn anything? Are they going to come with some sort of fake apology? What do we got? Thank you guys so much for being here. Please remember to hit that little like button. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Ooh, the first card out is the Devil. And the Seven of Wands. Ooh. What in the dumpster fire is going on here? So, I don't know. This person, like either you might have been addicted to this person or this person might have been addicted to you. It's like, it feels like one of those super intoxicatingly toxic type of situations where it's like both of you know that you aren't good for each other. You're like Coke and Mentos, because you got the Devil and the Seven of Wands, that's a whole lot of, I mean, you can see it right here. What's going on in there? That's way too many people. There's way too many people fighting and arguing. All right. Like, but I feel like you guys are intoxicated by each other. It's like you guys break up to make up or something. But with the Devil in the upright, like this person could have addiction issues, or they're like, that's that super crazy type of intoxication. It's like this person is intoxicated by you, or you're intoxicated by this person, or they just like they might be an alcoholic or they have drug issues and that was like the whole problem to begin with. Like maybe you guys only got along as long as like they had their little drinky drink when they got home, you know what I mean? Or but as soon as they were sober or whatever, it was like you guys would just butt heads. You would turn into Mentos and Diet Coke or Diet Coke and Mentos. It's like and each person is okay by themselves. Like this person all by themselves is totally fine. You know what I mean? And you by yourself, totally fine, an awesome person. But you guys put each other together, and it's like who can out stupid one another or something. It's like you guys try to one up each other. It's like, oh, okay, you're gonna go out and go do this. Well, I'm gonna go out and go do that. It's like there's a very toxic dynamic to this situation. And it like there's some things that it looks like you got the Judgment in the reverse, so there's some things that it looks like they're sorry for, but in the big picture it's like they're like, no, well, I won up, they did this to me, so I went out and did that to them. It's like they're trying to clean dirt with dirt, and they do feel like they have the answer, or they feel like you have the answers, but this person could be very like emotionally manipulative with the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse is like, they could tell you exactly what you want to hear. It's like they know how to push your buttons emotionally. They know that if they want you to act a certain way, all they got to do is like push this button. It's almost like they feel like they have you on strings, or I mean, roles could be reversed, but they feel like there's too big of an obstacle. Like whatever happened this last time might have been a deal breaker. Like they feel like they might have pushed it a little bit too much or a little bit too hard, or like y'all got a little bit too heated between each other. But they do see happiness with you. It's like when it's really, really, when it's good, it's really good. But when it's bad, it's really bad. All right. And I don't know if y'all know how to find that balance with each other. It's like there's a lack of balance there. It's like they're happy when they're with you, when things are good, they're super happy with y'all's connection. But there's a lot of like with this Devil card being the first card that came out. I mean, that's pretty much based off of, I've been in relationships where it's like we only get along as long as we're, out partying, or, as long as we're on the dance floor or whatever, like, and getting dressed to go to the club, like, then we totally get along. But as soon as we have like a moment of silence with each other, then it's like we have nothing to say to each other, this person does know that they've done wrong to you. They know that they've been toxic in this relationship. They don't know how to come together with you, though, with the Two of Cups in the reverse. Like they don't know how to come together and make it right, or they don't know if it'll ever happen. Like they don't know if they can make a comeback. Like I said, it's like they feel like whatever happened this last time was like a deal breaker. Or maybe they tried to push you to be a deal breaker. Y'all could have kids together, or they have a kid outside of y'all's relationship. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Gemini. This person is really impulsive. They're kind of two-faced, or they're like Jekyll and Hyde. It's like this person they might have multiple personalities. And one of their personalities is super remorseful, and the other one is like, ha ha, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, we did what we did, we said what we said, and we're not worried about it. They might try to invite you to some sort of entrepreneur thing. Like, oh, well, I just started this business. You want to come check out my flea market like stand that I got going on or something? Like they're very entrepreneurial. But I mean, one minute they're sorry for whatever it is that they've done, and the next minute they're like I said, they're like Jekyll and Hyde. Like they've got two sides to them or multiple personalities. And one personality is absolutely remorseful and like feels bad. And then the other one that's like they got the devil on their shoulder, you know, that's like, nah, we did what we did, you know? But they're not willing to take accountability. Like they're not willing to go into that cave and take accountability. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Like they don't have the tools necessary. Like they won't look at themselves the way that they need to actually make things right in this situation. But like it definitely feels like there's multiple personalities, or they're like they just flip like that. It's like 1 minute they're cool and the next minute they're totally not cool. You know, like a part of them really does feel remorse and like feels bad for whatever it was that they did, or that whatever has happened between you guys. But at the other part of it, they're like, oh, well, they participated in it too. Like they knew what they was getting into. Like I warned them, you know what I mean? Like I told them I didn't want nothing to begin with, you know, and then they let you like catch feelings or something. But this person is very they switch it up. They switch it up. Let's find out if they're going to reach out to you. Are they going to come back? Reach out. It's like it doesn't feel like they're truly like they've learned anything. Like they're still pointing fingers and hey, the Furious Pharaoh. I am on the sign of Gemini. And we are trying to find out if the person you are dealing with is sorry and if they are coming back. So right now we found out that the person that Gemini is dealing with is got multiple personalities, it feels like. And one of their personalities is sorry and the other one gives no shits. They give no fucks. And now we're trying to find out if they're coming back. What do we got? Are they coming back? Will they reach out? No. You got the four of swords. That's all about letting it rest. You know, like this person is exhausted, or you're exhausted from this connection, but they're trying to let it rest. Like it might take a minute before like they're letting it simmer down. They're like making sure that it's not boiling over. You know, I think whatever happened, it boiled over. They're trying to hold back from you, or hold back emotions from you. But yeah, they definitely have some inner turmoil. All right. They do feel some remorse about this situation. You could be dealing with another Gemini, and they're restless. Like they could be restless, or they're bored. It's like without you around to fight with, it's like they're bored. They're bored with life. You know, like you were exciting for this person, or whatever sort of like toxicity you guys had together. They thrived off of that. It's like this person like thrives off of conflict and chaos. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We've got Aquarius, Capricorn, or it could be a cusp. And we've got Gemini. We've got Aries. And we have Libra. But they're trying to give it a rest. Like, I don't think you're going to hear from them right away. Like they're trying to let it cool down, let the tension cool down. Like wait till you're not so mad or something. You know, they're looking for you know, for you to not be mad at them. They might be looking for a door of opportunity to slide into your DMs. You know, they might be asking your friends about you. You know, but yeah, nope. They don't see that you guys are going to be able to move forward together anytime soon. So right, just for now, I think eventually you will hear from this person, because they're kind of like impulsive and chaotic like that. But for the moment, they are letting it rest. They're letting it rest. They're letting it simmer down. Yeah, but they don't feel like it's over with the world in reverse. They don't feel like y'all's time together is over, or that that your friendship is over, that your whatever it is that you guys have going on. They don't feel like it's over. They feel like there's unfinished business, you know, and they don't feel like it could get any worse, but they're throwing in that white towel. They're like, can it get any worse? Like it can't get any worse, right? But yeah, they feel like whatever happened between you guys was a deal breaker, that you might not ever forgive them for whatever it was that happened. So we got Gemini. Oh, we've got Aquarius twice. We've got the fire signs. Aquarius again. Libra and Aries, Taurus. So yeah, one of their personalities is sorry and the other one is not so much. And they're going to reach out, but not right this moment. All right. All right. Let's go on to the Cancer collective. Cancer. Cancer. $40.36. Hi, Cancer. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good, multipass. Aw, Jennifer, thank you so much. Oops, wrong one. This one. Jennifer, woo! I wish I had some like celebration lights. Woo, woo. Put on the disco ball. Thank you, thank you. All right, Cancer. Are they sorry and will they reach out? Is this person sorry, Cancer? For whatever they did or whatever happened, for whatever part they played in it? Let's find out. How do I like it on this one? Let me see. I want to like it. Gimme. Oh, it won't let me. Weird. Okay. Anyways. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much. Furious Pharaoh. The Pharaoh. All right. Cancer. Are they sorry, Cancer? Are they sorry? Like for real sorry? Or are they just saying that shit? Are they for real sorry? Ooh, 6 of Wands. Tower in reverse. And the Page of Swords. So, the 4 of Swords. I feel like this person has had some time to contemplate, to like reflect, to look at the big picture and kind of see what the deal was. It does feel like they feel victorious, you know, like in some way or another they feel like they were in the right, or that they were the victorious one, you know, that they got away, maybe they got away with something. Like a part of them feels like they got away with it. Or they could be making like making posts or being very public about the situation. The High Priestess. 9 of Cups in reverse. This person is very codependent. Like they might be very vocal. Like they might be talking to everybody else but you. It's like this person might go around and tell their side of the story to everyone else, but like not actually talk to you. It's like they'll talk about you, but not to you. And they feel like they were victorious. It's like they won somehow or another. It's like they won. I don't know if they won your forgiveness, or I don't know if they are like, for somehow or another they feel victorious. I mean, because what is this, right? It's like they might have won the battle, but they haven't won the war. It's like they still got to go all the way around and finish off that war, but it's like they feel victorious in some way or another. It's like they feel like they've accomplished something, or that they have won some part of this battle. I don't know if y'all have been playing chess with each other, you know, like trying to one up each other or something, but this person might be losing sleep over this situation because they feel very restless. You know, when you got the 9 of Cups in the reverse, you got the Tower in reverse. So like this person could be extremely codependent or was extremely codependent on your energy. They don't want that tower to fall. Like they're definitely willing to take that leap of faith. Like they want to take that leap of faith. They want to come forward with some sort of message, you know. They want to be victorious, or they want your forgiveness. Maybe that's their victory. It's like they want you to forgive them. You know, they feel like they've had time to reflect. You know, they feel like they've learned their lesson. Aw, thank you, Misty. Thank you so much. Yeah, never lose faith, okay? Just keep praying. Keep praying. Never lose faith. And thank you so much for the $4.99. Woo, woo. Yeah, it feels like this person didn't know what they had. Like they might have took it for granted. Yeah, they're very unhappy. They're like even if they post like they're happy or they put on a front like they're happy, they are not happy. They are not happy about this situation. Like they definitely feel this very deeply. They feel a very deep emotional loss about this situation. Very deep emotional loss. Like they want to work on it. It's like they're willing to put in the work. They're willing to do what they need to do. All right. Or at least they think that they are. They think they're ready to put in the work. All right. They're willing to put in the work. It's like if y'all need to go to therapy, they're willing to go to therapy. It's like if they know they need to work on whatever part they played in it or whatever sort of reactions that they had, like somehow or another they know that they need to put in the work and they're willing to do that. With the Ace of Cups, they do have a lot of love. They've never fell out of love. Like this person has never lost love, but they feel the loss of this love. They feel this emotional loss completely, and they definitely want to be victorious with you. Yeah. They're ready to take it on. Take on the world. Take on whatever it is that they need to take on. So it does feel like this person is sorry. It feels like they're sorry. They're remorseful. They're remorseful. And 10 of Cups. Woo! They want you back. They want your guys' connection back. This is permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. That is the forever happy. It's like they want that forever with you. It's like this person is absolutely remorseful. Like they most definitely feel this emotional loss. The Empress here as well. You know, they absolutely feel this loss. They might have taken you for granted or taken the situation for granted. You know, maybe they didn't realize that they were doing that until it was too late. It's like they didn't know that the problem that you guys had was as serious as it was until it was like too late. You know, they might have brushed it off. It is like, and then it came down to it and they're like, well, wait a second, you know, like I thought we were okay. I thought like I didn't know that there was like anything really seriously wrong, you know. But they are willing to take accountability. They do want this situation back. They do want this love back with you. Hi, Siva. Let's find out if they're going to reach out. Are they going to reach out? Or are they just going to sulk? Are they going to forever remain quiet, not say nothing? Or are they actually going to reach out? Ooh, the Hermit. So they're isolating. They might just be isolating themselves, you know, working on their goals. The Two of Wands. Working on their goals. Maybe they've started going to counseling by themselves, or they've like entered into some sort of like anger management, or whatever it was that the problem was. Like, I think that they are trying to take some sort of accountability, you know, but they are absolutely burdened by this situation, you know, and they have put in the white towel. Like, they've given up fighting. Like, they don't want to fight. This person is very much isolated. Like, they've just blocked themselves off. It's like they've locked themselves away. Like, I feel like they're extremely depressed. They're extremely depressed. You know, and I believe they will reach out. I don't think they can help it. I don't think they can stop themselves from reaching out. You know, even in their solitude, it's like they want to come forward with, you know, they might tell you about their new idea that they have, or, you know, they might try to break the ice with like trying to tell you how inspiring you are to them. Like, if you're an artist or something, they might, you know, compliment your artwork, or compliment like whatever craft thing that you do, you know. But they haven't given up on this with the Judgment and the Upright. They haven't given up on it. They want to have that rebirth. They want to have that restart. They want to have that, to be the phoenix rising from the ashes, you know. But they know that whatever that tower moment was, it's like they're not trying to put the tower out. They're not trying to put the flames out, but they would like to rebuild. It's like they know that the tower had to fall. Like, whatever it was that happened, it was, you know, it fell because it needed to fall. Like, you know, lessons needed to be learned, things need to be put into perspective. So they're not trying to build back on the faulty foundation. It's like they want a whole brand new start. They don't want to build from this faulty foundation and have it crumble again. It's like they want to start over fresh. They want to start over new. They want to build it right this time. You know, and they don't want to have any sort of drama or conflict. Like, this person is absolutely like tired of fighting. They don't want to fight with you. They don't want to fight with you. But they're extremely depressed and remorseful. They feel this loss deeply, for sure. But will they come out, or will they come back? Ugh, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They feel some sort of karmic tie. Y'all's story is definitely not over. The story is not over. Not in this person's head. Like, there's still work to be done, but they're working on themselves. So they might make a slow approach to you, but they're very much in hermit mode and isolation. But they're accepting this loss. Even though they're having a hard time accepting it, they're still accepting it and trying to learn from it and then grow from it. But right now they're in a state of depression, and they like feel like there's no point. Like, you know, they kind of feel like it's like they feel like it's over, but at the same time they feel like there's a brand new beginning, you know, that the old is over so that there could be something new. You could be dealing with the Virgo. We got Scorpio. We got Leo. We've got Gemini, Aries, and Virgo again. So eventually this person will reach out, but right now they're kind of like in solitude and isolation, and they're definitely in their feels, for sure. So they might tell you that they might have some sob story for you, you know. They might tell you how depressed they've been, but this person's really depressed about this. All right, let's go on to the Leo collective. Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo. 5427. Hi, Leo. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good. Okay, multipass. Johnny 5 alive. No disassemble. No disassemble. All right, let's find out. Let's find out. Are they sorry? And will they come back? Are they sorry? Are they sorry, Leo? Let's find out. Is this person sorry? What do we got for Leo? Remember, roles can be reversed, and if it does not resonate, please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or you could just chuck it in the fucking bucket. Be like, all right, that wasn't my message. Cool. Right? Right. Let's see. What do we got? Team Leo. What do we got for Team Leo? Bam. Are they sorry? Ah, what was that? Man down. Ooh. Are they trying to put it to rest? We got Four of Swords. That's what fell out. So the Four of Swords. Are they trying to put it to rest? Or they just don't want to think about it? Or they're meditative about the situation? Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a lot of Pentacles out here already. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So whatever happened, this person is definitely at a loss financially. Okay, and you got the Three of Cups in reverse, so they don't feel like there's any sort of celebration. Like there's no point to be celebrating. Like this person probably lost out financially, or they feel this loss in their pocketbook for sure. There could have been a third party, and that third party is like no longer. So like now they feel stupid. It's like, ugh, I put it all on the line for this other person, and then this other person did me dirty. So now they feel like a dumbass. And then like for somehow or another, it's like their pocketbook definitely be feeling it. You know? But it does look like they are waiting for a return. So if you guys have been off and on and on and off and off and on, like if you guys break up to make up, it's like they're looking, they're waiting there for you to come back or for there to be a reach around. Okay, they feel like there's going to be a reach around or that y'all aren't done yet. It's like they're like, nah, me and Leo ain't done. You know, there's no way. No matter what happens, like me and Leo are always going to be together. So you could be dealing with the Taurus. We got Taurus. We got Cancer. Oh, we got Virgo. We got Libra. So this person is like waiting to either hear from you or just waiting for y'all to come back together. And the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. So this person absolutely like feels, the Ace of Cups was in reverse. So this person definitely feels this emotional loss. But they know that like the facts are the facts. You know, you might have came out at them with some truth, with some harsh truth, you know. So yeah, they are feeling remorseful, but they know that you did whatever you had to do, like you protected your heart. It's like no matter how you feel about it, it's like they might not have been committed to the situation. Or if there was a third party there, you know, that third party like made them look like a fool. And they were sneaky. They were sneaking around. You know, they could be plotting their comeback or plotting how they're going to get you back. Somehow or another, they're being really strategic about this. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. We also got Taurus and the Hierophant. So they're being really strategic or sneaky, or they were sneaky. No. So they aren't going to tell you how they feel. Like even if they do feel like, I feel like they feel more ashamed of themselves rather than they do feeling sorry. It's like they're more ashamed of like their reputation or like how it looks on the outside than like they're ashamed of themselves. They're ashamed of like what other people think of them. It's like they, they're not sorry that they did it. It's like they're sorry that they got caught, or they're sorry that it didn't work out, that they got caught and it didn't work out, So now they're all in their bag, and now they have to face, like, to see the look on your mama's face, or your brother's face, or your best friend, or whatever, is like to look at them all like, ugh, to look at them in disgust. It's like they don't like the way people are looking at them. So it's like they're more remorseful about their reputation and what other people think, than they are the action of actually doing whatever it is that they did. But yeah, I mean, the Ten of Swords, that's about as hurt as you could get, right? It's about as hurt as you could get before, like, you just throw in the white towel, you know? They feel like it's a done dollar for sure. There's no point in fighting it. Like, this person feels like a fool. Like, if this person left you for someone else, that they put you in a third party situation, that third party situation made them feel like a fool. It's like, but you don't want no sloppy seconds, It's like, nah, they feel like you're just going to take them back. But they're definitely hurt. Like, something about their finances are hurting. Like, they are hurting in their pocketbook for sure. What up, Dan? They are hurting in their pocketbook. And it's definitely a burden. They're carrying this burden. They're carrying it. They don't like the way it looks on them, but they're carrying it. It doesn't feel like this person is actually sorry for what they did. They're sorry that they, like, have to face the consequence of it. The Justice in reverse could be dealing with a Libra. Yeah. They don't like the fact that they're having to face the consequences, or that people are going to look at them however way, like people know their business. They don't like that people know their business. I mean, their pockets feel sorry. Whoever it was that they, like, if there was a third party, or there was a third situation, or another person, it's like that person took him for a ringer or something. Like, they rang him out to dry, and then left him high and dry. Are they going to reach out? Happy Saturday to you too. I hope your Thanksgiving was well. I gobbled till I wobbled. Are they going to reach out? No, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear what your mama has to say, what your brother has to say, what your best friend has to say. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear, like, what sort of bad person they are. Like, they already know what you're going to say or something. They already know that you are going to give them an earful. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to face those consequences. They would rather just go deal with somebody that don't know nothing about them. Go work on their money. Go act like that it never happened. They might have some gambling issues. I don't know why gambling came to mind right off the bat, but they have some sort of toxic traits for sure. So they're just going to go try to drink it away, or smoke it away, or party it away, or gamble it away. They're going to go act like they the big person at that crap table or something, and act like they got all their shit together, but this person's a hot mess. It's like they don't want to admit that they're a hot mess over this, or that they got played for a fool by someone else. But yeah, they're trying to save face is what they're trying to do. They're trying to avoid conflict and save face. So they're going to stay away. They're going to stay away because they know that they know that there ain't no hiding. So they could be extremely manipulative. They could be reverse manifesting for sure. Yeah. And they know they betrayed you. They know it. They know that they betrayed you, but they ain't gonna face those consequences. They don't want to have nothing to do with it. So no, I don't think you're gonna hear from this person anytime soon. Like they have to go. They have to lay in the bed that they made. Okay, let them lay in the bed of their embarrassment. Like they need to be embarrassed over there. All right, so let them be embarrassed. All right, let's go on to Team Virgo. Virgo. Thank you very much, Dan. I put more purple. I figured out what happened to the other purple. Like I got the same brand and apparently like it was ready to use and I was used to mixing the developer with it. So I put developer in it and like it pretty much did nothing. I was like, what the hell's wrong with this shit? But it was the wrong one. They have permanent one and then they have a semi-permanent one. So I got the right one this time. Virgo. It's weird having hair that I could curl and play with. I've had dreadlocks for so long, you can't do nothing with dreadlocks. Tie it up in a ponytail, you know? Virgo. At 105.49. Hi Virgo, welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass. Johnny 5 alive, no disassemble. Are they sorry? Virgo. Team Virgo. Are they sorry? Let's find out. Is this person sorry? Ooh, this person is losing all kinds of sleep. You got the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Swords. This person feels like they are losing sleep at night over this situation. I mean, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out what's going on in this card. You know what I mean? You could be dealing with a Libra, but this person is absolutely heartbroken. They're heartbroken about the situation or about whatever transpired between the two of y'all. So I would say yes, they do feel some sort of remorse. They are losing sleep over this. You know, they felt like they didn't follow their intuition, that they didn't trust themselves. You know, they might have bit an apple that somebody tried to give them. They fell into temptation. Something about temptation, you know. And once they once felt really passionate about this situation, it's like they feel like they done fucked up, Ron. Like they didn't follow their they didn't listen to themselves. It's like they knew that they were going to get busted or they knew that what they were doing was wrong and they did it anyways. They went against their better judgment and did it anyways. You know, and they know that you know, you can't see it any other way. They can't see it in any other way. It's like they don't blame you. You know what I mean? They don't blame you for doing what you did or acting the way that you acted or, you know, putting your foot down or setting your boundaries. It's like they don't blame you for it. It's like they know, they know what they did was wrong. You know, they knew what they were doing was wrong before they even did it, and they did it anyways, which is, you know, fuck around and find out. Yeah, this person, shit. They are so upset with themselves. They are so upset with themselves. Not only for hurting you, but for being a complete dumbass. It's like this person knew what they were doing. They knew it. It's like they knew that they were being set up, or maybe they knew they were being catfished, or it's like they had a moment where they could have just not did what they did, but they went ahead and did it anyways. And they knew better. It's like this person absolutely knew better. There might have been somebody's kid that busted them out or something. Like somebody's kid was like, oh, well, you know where blah, blah, blah was, you know, or they said something, or like, you know, because kids be telling the truth most of the time. They're like, kids are like, oh, ma'am, you have a very beautiful mustache, you know? Like, kids don't know any better. Like, ma'am, your mustache is absolutely beautiful, you know? Like, a kid probably said something that, you know, got this person busted, and it's like they can't even be mad about it. They can't be mad at you for they can't be mad at you, and they know that they can't be mad at you. They definitely feel this in their pocketbook with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like they know that you did what you needed to do, and they absolutely feel like a moron. They are heartbroken about this situation, you know, but they feel like, what am I going to do? I mean, what can I do about it? It's like I can't go and be like, oh, I didn't do that, because they did, and they know it, you know. And they definitely they feel like they're out in the cold, but they feel like they deserve to be out in the cold, you know. Like, this person is very much like they feel this. They absolutely feel this, you know. Tell your story like that one day about what the mustache, the ma'am, you've got a pretty mustache. They would like for you to forgive them, but they don't think that you're going to forgive them. They are sorry. So this is the most I'm sorry cards I have ever seen in a spread right here. Like, this is absolutely like losing sleep, going against their own intuition. Like, they absolutely feel this for sure. They absolutely, those are very much like, oh, what the fuck did I do? You know? I mean, but sometimes we got to play that card, you know? Like, I think we all have to play, like, we all have to play the victim. We got to play the heroine. We got to play the advocate. We got to be the one that's the liar. We got to be the one that's lied to. It's like we got to get our heart broken. We have to be the heartbreaker. It's like we all have to play all of those parts so we know what it feels like. So we know what it feels like to hurt someone that we love, you know? So we don't do that shit again. Like, this person definitely feels it. But they're trying to remain balanced. They're trying to not let their emotions get the best of them, you know? They're trying to keep their cool. They're trying to go on about their life, you know? They know, this person absolutely knows that what they did was wrong. You know, they absolutely feel this. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We got Gemini, we got Taurus, we've got Scorpio. Whew, we've got Sagittarius, we've got Libra. We have got Capricorn, Libra again. Yeah, this person went against their better judgment. They went against their own personal integrity. Like, they went against their own moral compass. I think we get the worst when we do something we know for a fact is wrong, and we go ahead and do it anyways. Like, I think we get, like, the universe comes and co-cocks us so hard, man. This person absolutely has been sideswiped by their own bullshit. Okay, this person absolutely feels remorse. They are wallowing in their own self-pity there. Kids, man, I love kids. They tell it straight. Tell you straight up. They say stuff they don't even realize that they say stuff. I remember when I was little, like, the first time I ever saw anybody with dreadlocks, I was at the Vons in Las Vegas, Nevada. And, like, there was, like, a festival. I think that was one of the last times that the Grateful Dead ever played there. But there was, like, a bunch of people in the Vons there they had all these dreadlocks, and I was, like, following them around, like staring at them behind, like, at the end of the aisle, you know, like I was trying to act like I didn't see them, but I followed those people around everywhere. Are they gonna reach out? Are they reaching out? Oh, the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups. They're trying to gain their composure. They're trying to regain their stability, like inside of themselves, you know. They're trying to regain their footing. They're trying to regain like your trust. You know, they're definitely wishing upon a star. They are putting a lot of prayers out to the universe that this will be fixed. You know, if they had a magic wand, they would have waved it by now. But this person is absolutely going to take that leap. Like they will reach out. You know, they will reach out, even though they don't want to hear it. Like they don't want to hear. Like they know that you're gonna say. They already know what you're gonna say. You know, and they know that they deserve it. You know, this person is they're very nostalgic. They're probably rereading all of your messages. Like they look at your picture all the time. They probably be stalking your social media, you know, in the Chariot. So they are going to make moves forward. All right. They do want to push this forward, but they're trying to re-grasp their sense of identity, their sense of self, their sense of integrity. They're trying to rebuild their like moral compass back together. But you got the King and Queen of Cups. So they do feel like you are their divine like counterpart, that you are their power couple, you know, and they do see it. They see it from all perspectives. They see it from your perspective. They see it from they see it. They know they fucked up. They know exactly what they did. But I think they knew it when at the time that they were doing it. Yeah, and they are absolutely burdened by this. But will they reach out? Will they reach out? Page of Pentacles. Pages are all about messages. So I believe you will get a message from this person. Or you probably never stopped getting messages from this person. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, you will hear from this person. They will try to make it right. They are going to try to do whatever they can to put this back together. All right. All right, let's go on to the sign of Libra. Libra collective. Team Libra. Boop-a-doo. Libra, Libra, Libra. Bit-a-bit-a-bit-a. Libra. Who smoked all that weed? Some Doritos? I like Doritos. I like Doritos with my mom's salsa. Oh, we ain't going to that dresser drawer, Mom. We ain't doing that drawer, okay? You could. That's your drawer. You can keep that drawer all to yourself. All right, I don't want nothing to do with that drawer. All right, Libra at 117.32. I was a dreadhead. For like 20 years. And I'm pretty sure it's because I followed those kids around in the store. I was so like fascinated by them. I was like, ooh, what is this? You know? And then I ended up being a dreadhead and traveled with the Rainbow family for years, dude. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome, welcome. All right, Team Libra. Hi, Libra. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, and whatever time you're watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out and subscribe. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me, okay? Big bada boom. Check it good. Multipass. Somebody asked me what that was from. It's from The Fifth Element. From the movie The Fifth Element. She falls out. She escapes the compound and she falls into Bruce's cab and she's like, big bada boom. Boom. Big boom. Big bada boom. Okay? All right. Libra, are they sorry? Please give my man Goodman a follow and a holla. Get your groove on with Goodman's mixes. Goodman and Mojo Tarot and Tarot Vibes and Shara and Leah. She has a channel too. She's got a Reiki channel. Anybody that has a channel, like, feel free to let my mods know so that they can put your link up, okay? And thank you so much, mods. I love you guys. Libra, is this person sorry? Page of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like they just weren't, like this person, Nine of Cups in reverse. I don't know. I feel like this person wasn't all that invested, with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Like it feels like this person might have been like trying to climb your mountain, It's like this person gave you just enough to conquer, to get on your good graces, to get you in your feels about them. It's like they hunted you. It's like this person kind of hunted you, in the Chariot in reverse. It's like this person like maybe they love bombed you, but this person is a very codependent person. The Nine of Cups in reverse. So it feels like they're like in love with the idea of being in love instead of just love itself. Like I feel like after they got you, it's like they weren't all that interested anymore. It's like, okay, they accomplished what they were after. It's like they just wanted to conquer you. They just wanted to conquer your mountain and stick their freaking flagpole in. All right. I don't think they ever had really any real intentions of staying, but I don't think this person actually knew that. Hey, Lavina. I don't think this person actually like is aware of their patterns. I think this is part of their pattern, is they like to like conquer people. It's like they look at it as a challenge. I think this person like looked at you as a challenge, and it's like once they won you, it's like then they lost interest, and then they're off to pursue their next adventure, but they absolutely don't want any sort of conflict. They don't want to feel bad. They don't want to have to feel bad for whatever it is that they did. Like, I don't think this person understands that that's part of their pattern. They're just like, oh, well, I tried it and it didn't work. I tried it and it didn't work. So it's like they pursued you and like hunted you and like got you to put your guard down or whatever. And it's like, as soon as they got you, it's like, then they were no longer interested. And then they were off on another adventure, because this person is extremely codependent. It's like, this person doesn't know that that's not love. Like that feeling that they're after isn't love. That is like some sort of dopamine or serotonin. It's like they're trying to get their fix. But this person could be addicted to the idea of being in love instead of like the actual, like, they probably jump from one relationship to another relationship. It doesn't feel like this is the first time that this person has done this, And it's like, yeah, they're a little bit remorseful that they hurt you, or that you got hurt in the process. Like, you being hurt was just a byproduct of this. It's like, well, that's just part of what happened, but no, they don't feel as guilty or as sorry about hurting you. Like, it's not like they're like sorry for what they did. They're sorry that you got hurt. They feel bad. They're like, oh, well, I'm sorry that you got hurt, but they're not sorry about what they did, Hi, FG. Hi, Madeline. It's like, that sucks. Libra got hurt, but that was just part of the process. Like, it's like this person was just like, okay, well, thanks for trying. Like, next, they probably like gave you some sort of all kinds of excuses of why they couldn't be with you, or why they changed their mind, or why it didn't work out. But really, it's because this person is in love with the idea of being in love, and like they're just really codependent. So they go from one person to another person trying to conquer. It's like they just want to conquer. They just want to climb the mountain and stick their flagpole in, but they weren't ever trying to actually live there. They're just out to conquer mountains, But I don't think this person wasn't honest with you, with the Queen of Swords. Like, they might have been extremely rude about how they left or what it is that they said. Or you might have told them what time it was. Libra. Yeah, they're freaking flagpoles, man. They just want to conquer. They just wanted to conquer your mountain, and once they conquered it, they were like out. They're like, okay, on to conquer another mountain. you know, but this person doesn't know how to, like, they don't know how to take that accountability. They don't know how to do that kind of shadow work. This person is very much in love with the idea of being in love. And like, I think they've done this, like, this is part of their pattern. This is what they do. And they're not willing to take full responsibility for that. It's like, you being hurt was just a byproduct, you know? It's like, oh, well, I guess that's just what happens, you know? Yeah, they've got their options open. Whoop. This person always thinks that the grass is greener on the other side. They are always looking for greener grass instead of trying to fertilize the grass that they've got. Like, I don't think this person is steady with anybody. Like, they're steady long enough. Like, they're good. They're good just enough to get you to let your guard down. You know, they're good just enough to where they got you. And then once they got you, there's like, they don't have no more interest. You know, this person very much, is like, it's kind of like a player, but they're not aware of the fact that they're a player. You know, they justify it because they're like, oh, well, that I'm just not interested anymore, or you're just not the person for me, you know. They justify it in their mind. So they're sad that they hurt you because they genuinely like have respect for you and love you. You know, they have love for you, but they're not in love with you, you know. Yeah, the illusion of conquering. They're just trying to get their fix. They're addicted. They're trying to get their fix. And I know lots of homies, like a lot of my homies were like that. So I've seen a lot of this stuff like in real life, real time, real life. Like, I've always been one of the guys. So I always had like, my homies would tell me all kinds of shit, you know? Like, I was always like the girl, like, oh, this girl's not invited. That girl's not invited. Oh, Criddle, we need Criddle. Like, Criddle's got to go, you know? Like, I was always the road dog. One of the dudes. So I heard a lot. I heard a lot from my male friends for sure. Yep, nope, the Chariot in reverse, the Strength in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. So this person is a player, and they are very strategic about their play, but they're not, I don't think they're aware of it. They don't consider themselves like that. It's like they're just playing the field till they find the right one, you know? But they be dipping their fingers or their toes and their wand into all kinds of places that they shouldn't be dipping in. You know, they be trying all the freaking fruit. They just open the top of the fruits and take one bite out and like leave it. You know what I mean? They just go and take a bite out of every single piece of chocolate and just leave them there. Let it rot. This person just wants to try. Just wants to try stuff. You know? And I don't think that they don't know. They don't get it. They don't see themselves like that. But you got the Chariot in the reverse and the Strength in reverse and the Seven of Swords in the upright. So I don't think this person is going to reach out as far as like making like trying to make a love attempt, you know? Like they do feel burdened by you being mad at them. Like, they're not burdened by what they did. They're burdened by the fact that you're upset with them, you know? They don't want you to be upset with them. But they also don't know how to take accountability for their shadow, you know? That's part of their shadow work. And I don't think this person sees it like that. You could be dealing with another Libra. We got Sagittarius. You know, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Cancer. But you do have the Justice card here. So you will see some sort of justice in this situation. Either you're going to get to observe, like, they will meet themselves in another person and you'll get to observe that. So that will be some form of justice. You know, some sort of conscious understanding is really justice, you know, for them to understand what it is that they're doing, for them to see themselves in someone else is actually a true form of justice. Like, you might not get some half-hearted apology or whatever, but you'll get to see their conscious understanding of what it is that they're doing. So you will get your justice. And I think when that happens, they might actually reach out for a sincere apology. I think they'll be making amends to several people with their sincere apology. Like, damn, I didn't know I was doing that, you know? But as of right now, they're just overindulgent. they're overindulgent, their alcoholism, addiction, they don't have a clean head on their shoulders, you know. This person out partying, playing the field, doing whatever. They could be a lot younger than you too. So yeah, it doesn't look like this person is going to reach out. And they're not sorry about what they did. They're sorry they hurt you, that you got hurt in the process of whatever, but they're not taking accountability for the fact that like their actions are the one that did that. All right. All right. Let's go on to the Scorpio collective. Scorpio. Right? No chance in France. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. Woo woo. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Scorpio collective. All right. Hi, Team Scorpio. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you are watching this video. So let's find out. Are they sorry, Scorpio? What do we got for the Scorpio collective? Scorpio. Hell hath no fury like a Scorpio been scorned. We'll say it like that. Ugh. I got Scorpio Venus. I got a Scorpio stellium. I got so many Scorpio placements in my chart. I might as well be a Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Are they sorry? Are they sorry, Scorpio? Let's find out. Hershey's Kisses. Scorpio. Oh, I forgot to write the timestamp. That's okay. Thank you so much, Lavina. Scorpio. Scorpio. We have the Eight of Wands, the Emperor, and the King of Swords. And the Strength card. So this person might have had a sudden awareness, like just like this epiphany. This person might have had a come to Jesus moment or something, where like they just all of a sudden get it, where they all of a sudden understand what it was that they did. The Lover's card. Okay, they all of a sudden understand where they went wrong. They all of a sudden understand your perspective of things. You know, so they might try to turn it around and be the leader with the Emperor here, you know, because that deems respect, leadership, accountability. You know, they might be in the process of gaining the cojones, the chesticles to be that person, to stand up and actually apologize, you know, to make a real apology. You know, this person is definitely like trying to make a head over heart decision. It's like no matter how they feel about it, it's like the facts are the facts, you know. So this person has definitely come to a realization that they weren't being honorable, you know, that they weren't being the Emperor, the Empress, they weren't being that King or Queen of Swords. It's like now they've got to come up to the strength to be that person, to actually take accountability and make the apology. You know, and yeah, it feels like they will be coming forward with some sort of apology. It's also an act of charity, you know, or they could be coming to you with some sort of sob story. It's like they might be coming to you to make their apology with a sob story. They might feel like that might make it a little easier for you to forgive them or something, but they're being very strategic. This person is very strategic in their planning. Like, I think they are planning to come forward to make an apology. Like, this person does see where they went wrong of how they weren't being honorable. Where like, if they had a third party, it's like the third party fell out. Because, and they could be overindulging. They could be trying to drink this situation away, or smoke this situation away, or snort this situation away. It's like, no amount of rainbow colored cocaine is going to make this situation right. Okay. No amount is going to make it right. Or maybe that's what the problem was, is like they were too overindulgent. Like, they got carried away. It's like they snorted a line one time for like 5 years or some shit. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We got Aquarius, we've got Gemini, we got Taurus, we got Cancer. We've got Aries, we've got Aquarius again, Taurus again, Leo, Sagittarius, and Gemini. Yeah. But they're trying to play it cool. Like, they're trying to play it cool. They're trying to keep their head on their shoulders. They're trying to act like they always knew, like, oh, I always had it under control. I think this person lost control, like lost to their addiction, or like lost control of themselves somehow. And it's like they're trying to keep the balance, trying to play cool. Like, oh, well, I never lost my cool like that. Like, that addiction didn't have me by the balls, like, I don't need to control my drinking. You know what I mean? It's like, even though like they absolutely need to control whatever the hell, like this, whatever the hell it was, had control over them instead of them having control over it. But they're still trying to act like it didn't happen. But they do, underneath all of it, like, they do know where they fucked up. And yeah, Three of Swords, they are heartbroken about the situation. And they do feel a very strong, intense connection with you, with a Lover's card here. Or they could have made a really poor choice. They could have been tempted and made a really bad choice. And now they got to suffer the consequences of that choice. But yeah, lack of commitment, greediness, laziness, procrastination, and learning from failure. So they had to go through this failure. They had to go through this so that they would know what it felt like. There are some things that we got to go through. Sometimes we just got to go through it. How do we know unless we go through it? But they feel like their dreams are shattered. That whatever they lost, they definitely feel this emotional loss. They might have thought that you were just going to put up with their poor behavior or their poor choices because you love them. How much have we done in the name of love? Like, I have done some really stupid stuff in the name of love. Okay. So this person probably thought that you was just going to let them do whatever and you were going to be okay with it all in the name of love. All right. But unconditional love does not mean unconditional tolerance to being disrespected and to, being fucking lied to or played or whatever. All right. I don't know. You said it saying his name, and the only name I could think of was Kenny. So, but this person is very, like, they're strategic. They're strategic in their dirty work. All right. Like, this person is sneaky. They are sneaky. And they think that you're just going to forgive it all in the name of love, man. Because you might have done it before. You might have been willing to do it before. But something has changed. Something inside of you has changed. And you're not putting up with this bullshit no more. It's like, yeah, okay, fool me once. Shame on you. Like, how many times am I going to have to, like, be a fool, Like, say that I forgive you and that you're never going to do this again. And then, like, you act good enough just for me to get over it. And then you're right back to doing the same old shit, Like, this person has not learned their lesson. Like, they haven't faced enough of the consequences to learn their lesson. Like, They think that you're just going to unconditionally love them. And unconditional love, like you can love them from a distance. You know what I mean? Just because you ain't putting up with their bullshit and their lies or their deceit anymore doesn't mean that you don't love them, okay? It means that you're learning to love yourself and not be disrespected. Doesn't mean that you don't love them. It has nothing to do with them, all right? It has to do with you respecting yourself. Hi, Jill. So yeah, I don't think this person has like, they've come to a sudden awareness about like how they weren't being the protector, the provider, the emperor, the king, the queen. You know what I mean? Like they've come to a realization that they weren't all that in a bag of chips, like that they were kind of like, you know, shady or whatever. But I don't think that they've received enough, like they haven't endured enough of their consequences for their shitty behavior to truly have like a full-on recovery, you know, to be a whole-on changed person. This person absolutely does feel the loss of this connection, you know, and they are sorry for what it is that they've lost, but I don't know if they've learned their lesson yet. You know, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We we've got Scorpio, we've got Pisces, we got Libra, we've got Aquarius again. Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Aries. We got all kinds of signs on the table here. Aquarius again, Leo, Gemini. So yeah, this person hasn't hit rock bottom. Let's just put it that way. They're on their way to rock bottom, but they haven't hit it yet. They don't get it yet. They still don't get it. Let's see if they're going to reach out. They were like weeds growing out of concrete. Are they going to reach out? What do we got? Are they going to reach out? Ooh, Justice. The Hermit in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse. So yeah, a Page of Swords. Yeah, you are going to hear from this person. You're going to hear some sort of truth, some sort of this person's truth, okay? You might not hear the truth, but you're going to hear this person's version of the truth. They are going to come out of their hiding. It's like, I feel like they've been hiding from you, or hiding how they feel, or, you know, just in hiding in general. Was this person on a binge? Like, were they binging? Is this some sort of binge that they've been on? And like now they're coming out of the binge. They're like crawling out of their darkness or some shit. They're going to come crawling out of the cracks of darkness. The hell. To try to tell you some sort of truth. They're going to tell you their version of the truth. You're going to hear some sort of their version of the truth. And something that they tell you is going to kind of put a smile on your face. Like you're going to feel a little bit snarky about it. Like, that's what you get. You know what I mean? There's something that they've experienced or that they went through that is going to kind of like, you're going to feel like, oh, like, haha, you know, that's what you get. Haha. Something about whatever their experiences is going to make you feel a little bit justified, a little bit snarky about it, you know? Like, Aw, thank you so much, FG. Eyes always, like, eyes don't lie, man. Eyes do not lie. Thank you so much, FG. Everything's written in our eyes, man. I have a song about that. I wrote a song about that. About how it's all written in our eyes. Like, you can see it, you can see it, you can see it, because it's all written in our eyes. We're all just demons in disguise, right? You can see it. It's written in our eyes. So yeah, this person's going to try to put the burden down. They're going to try to put some of the blame on themselves. But I feel like they just went on some sort of major bender. And like there's something that they experience, they're going to tell you part of their experience that's going to make you, you know, but yeah, they are going to reach forward. They're going to reach out. They're going to come in for that reach around, all right? They want to be the big spoon. They want to come in and reach around. So yes, they will reach out. All right. Let's go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sagittarius at 144.55. You are very welcome, Madeline. Thank you. All right, Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me, okay? Big bada boom. Chicken good. Multipass. Do, do, do. Hi, Amanda. Johnny 5 alive. No disassemble. No disassemble. Okay. All right. Are they sorry? Sagittarius. Are they sorry? What do we got for Sagittarius? Is this person sorry, Sagittarius? Are they sorry or are they just sorry? You know what I mean? Like, is this person just sorry? Like, I don't want no scrubs. Or are they like, sorry? You know, I'm sorry. Or are they just sorry? What do we got? Two of Wands. Ooh, they're about ready to face this. They had Two of Cups. You got Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, the Hermit in reverse. So I think this person has done a lot of contemplating. Like maybe they've been like in a state of depression or isolation, like they've isolated themselves or secluded themselves. Like they've been doing a lot of thinking. I feel like they've been doing a lot of stinking thinking. And it's like they're about ready to come forward, to come together, you know, to face whatever, to face this reality, to face you, to actually face you, you know, to face whatever happened. They feel like that there was an injustice here, that something was definitely not fair. You know, I don't know if they feel like you were unfair to them or they were unfair to you, but the justice is in reverse. So there's definitely a sense of injustice here. You know, fleety, maybe they made like a very impulsive decision, or maybe this person was very impulsive in general, or they could have just been two-faced, you know? They could have had like multiple personalities. Who was it that had multiple personalities? I think it was either Aries or Taurus. So you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus as well. So this person might have like multiple personalities, or they could be like really bipolar or something, but they have extremes, like extreme highs and extreme lows. You know, and this person is trying to gather enough strength to come forward to give you this sense of justice, or to tell you how unjustified, like, I don't know if this person feels like you did them dirty, all right, but there's definitely a sense of injustice here. And they're trying to come forward, you know, they're trying to build enough strength to come out of their hermit mode, you know, and to be able to face that, right? See, he's armed with all the tools he needs to go into the cave to face the devil, all right? So he's about ready to, this person is about ready to face their demons, to face their shadow self, to do this shadow work. That I feel like the dark night of the soul has something to do with it. Like something about this situation made this person all kinds of in their feels, made this person all kinds of reflective, you know, and they do have a lot of love for you. You know, I think they do respect you and have a lot of love for you. The Ace of Cups here. They would like there to be a new beginning or a new start. You know, they would like to wipe the slate clean. You know, they feel like if they face their battles and tell you this truth, you know, like maybe this person has been working on their skeletons in their closet. All right. Like they're ready to come forward, ready to be honest, ready to tell you whatever demons that they have hiding. I think this person was embarrassed of themselves before. The Emperor in reverse. So they could have been very much like my way or the highway. You know, they could have been very, very stubborn, very hard to talk to. And with the Emperor in reverse, sometimes I get this as like if you were dealing with somebody that's really hard to talk to, very my way or the highway, very stubborn, very rigid, don't want to listen to anything that you have to say. With the Emperor in reverse, it's like now is like a good time to talk to them, or they feel like it's a good time to talk to you. You could be dealing with an Aries. You know, but this person is very pessimistic in general. So they probably felt like it was over way before it ever even started. Like this person could probably catastrophize things, or they might like to disassociate. Like, you know, they could have all kinds of crazy stuff happen to them in their life, and then they just act like nothing happens. They just disassociate, you know, like, oh, that wasn't me. Like, which that was one of my survival methods, you know, before I knew anything about shadow work or any of that kind of stuff. Like disassociation was one of my favorite survival mechanisms. So this person might very much disassociate, you know, which makes it hard to stay in reality, you know, to be accountable to reality when you are disassociative. So, but I feel like this person has been doing a whole lot of shadow work, you know, and they're not done with this situation. Like they didn't want it to end, you know, they didn't want it to end. They're really sorry that you're disappointed in them. It's like they don't want you to be disappointed. They don't want anybody to be disappointed, but I feel like this person is kind of very pessimistic and like they catastrophize stuff. So it's easier to disassociate and to turn into everything into a catastrophe in their mind, so that way when it actually happens it doesn't hurt so bad. So this person might have actually really self-sabotaged. You know, they might have done something and pushed buttons until like you finally had enough of it, you know, or they did something to make sure that you broke up with them, or that you had no choice but to leave, because this person is like easier for them to handle that sort of pain than for them to just trust that everything will be okay and to get their heart broken, which doesn't excuse this person's behavior, but they seem like they have a lot of trauma. Like there's a lot of trauma responses here, but they don't want it to be over. They didn't want it to be over. Yeah, and they're very unhappy. Like this person could just be an unhappy person in general, or they're just unhappy about how this situation, like whatever happened between you guys. So are they sorry? I would say yeah, they feel remorse. Like they're definitely sad about it. You know, they're sad about the situation. They have remorse for the loss of whatever, you know, whatever happened between you guys. You know, absolutely. They definitely feel guilty, feel ashamed, you know. Um, they're a little less stubborn right now. Like they're a little more open to talk or to be receptive than they normally would be. Something about something about them is a little bit more open at the moment to their feelings maybe. But they absolutely feel a sense of remorse here. I was on a ferry once or twice. I went to Vashon Island outside of Seattle. It's the only time I was ever on a ferry boat that I can remember. Being on an island is so weird. It's like you can't go any like you can't go to the hospital. You can't like if you like when you're on an island, it's like you're just on this freaking island, and as long as the weather's good and the boats are running, then you have an escape plan. But I am scared to death of the ocean, y'all. Like, I love the ocean. I find it beautiful. Like, I'll go and visit the ocean, but to be honest, like, I am terrified of the ocean. Woo! They put all the angry Karens on the leafy cherry. I wouldn't want to be on that one, man. Or I would just like observe, you know? People watching is so fun sometimes. Like growing up in Vegas, man, I used to people watch all the time. I've seen people do some weird stuff, okay? Especially when they don't think anybody's watching. People do weird stuff when they think they're alone. Like, I'll never understand how people pick their nose and stuff in their car. Like, they'll pick their nose and eat it in their car like nobody knows it. You know what I mean? It's like, I can see you, right? Just because you're like in your car doesn't make you like invisible. Like, okay. The things people do when they think no one's watching. All right, is this person going to reach out? Oh, they're like, they feel a sense of unfinished business, but they also feel like there's no point in trying. It's like this person is very much a pessimist. Okay. They are very much a pessimist. They're not making any plans. They probably don't even have any plans for the future. This person kind of feels like they have no direction whatsoever. All right. Like they kind of feel like they're lost. They're a little lost. And it's not your job to guide this person. You can lead by example, but you can bring a human to water, but you can't make them think. You know what I mean? They're losing all kinds of sleep, and they don't want any drama, right? They don't want drama, or they feel like it's going to be nothing but drama if they reach out. Or this person's just full of drama. Maybe this person lives off of drama. They thrive with drama. It don't look like they're reaching out. They're too like wallowing in their own self-loathing to reach out. It's like they're very Eeyore, Might as well just go eat worms. Big fat juicy ones, little teeny tiny ones. Oh, how they wiggle and squirm. So no, it doesn't look like they're going to reach out. I mean, yes, this person is very remorse. They feel a very, very strong sense of remorse and a very strong sense of loss over this situation. But they catastrophize everything anyways, and they're kind of like pessimistic and like Eeyore. So they're not going to be the one to reach out because they can't handle that sort of rejection or confrontation. And like in their mind, they've already it's already done and over with and buried. So they're just going to let it go. Let it go. All right. Let's go on to the Capricorn collective. $100 more hours. I need 100 hours to be monetized. Right? I'm almost there. And I couldn't have done it without all of you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Woo woo. Capricorn at 157.47. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me, okay? Big bada boom. Chicken good. Multi-pass. Capricorn. No, that'll get people out. Be like, oh, hell no. It's any watch time hours, like all watch time hours from anywhere on any one of the videos helps. So I appreciate that so much. And same thing for Goodman, like put Goodman on like a loop while you're sleeping and just let it run in the background or whatever. And let's get Goodman monetized as well. Because I'm sure that's got to be frustrating. He's got like 1,800 subscribers, so close and yet so far away all at the same time. So yeah, any video helps, and that's for any one of your favorite like YouTubers. whichever YouTubers you watch or whatever. Anytime that you put it on a loop or watch it in the background, like that all counts towards watch hours. So I appreciate every single one of you. All right. Capricorn. Goodman like a dirty movie loop, right? Before, I didn't even know, like, I only used YouTube for music back in the day. Like, I had no idea that there was anything else on YouTube at all. And one day, like, I was going through some major crap in my life, and I was trying to find a horoscope. I was looking for a horoscope, and I couldn't find any horoscopes. All I could find were tarot readers, and the tarot community completely changed my life. So here I am, paying it forward. Woo, woo. Okay. Are they sorry? Oh. So their head says no, but their feelings say yes. All right. So they're conflicted. Like they're having a battle over their heart and their mind, because you've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, but you've got the Ace of Cups in the upright with the Temperance in the middle. So they're trying to remain balanced, calm, cool, and collected. Okay. They're in their facts say that they're not sorry. Like if they're looking at all the facts and not their feelings, they're not sorry for whatever it is that happened. But if they're looking at their feelings like they feel very much sorry. They feel very much in remorse for whatever's going on. Right? I love the tarot community. You know, Ace of Pentacles. That's 3 aces on the board. And the Star card in reverse. So they don't feel like there's any hope to this situation. They feel like it doesn't matter how they feel. They feel like it don't matter, how they really truly feel about the situation, that it is what it is. That it is what it is. All 4 aces. Now you have the Ace of Wands. So you have all 4 aces. So they definitely they want something new. They want something new, they want something fresh. They want to start over, or they're just on to new experiences, on to something new. But this person absolutely wants something new, something fresh. And they feel like they got the Star card in the reverse. So they feel like there's no hope in holding on, or they feel like that it doesn't matter if they what they feel, that it's like got to start fresh, got to start clean. But if you actually truly forgive someone, that means you can't bring it up in your next fight. You know what I mean? Like if you truly forgive someone, you got to let that shit go. Okay, so don't say you forgive someone and then you guys get into a fight like 3 months later, and then you bring the same thing right back up into the same conversation. If you truly forgive someone, you got to truly forgive them and let it go. Right? Miss T. They are emotional about this situation, but they're trying to be more logical. It's like their logic overrules whatever their emotions are. It's like logically, they they don't want to feel the way that they feel, but they are hurting. Like this situation has hurt them, and they would like to move forward. They would like to move forward. They would like to transition. They would like forgiveness. They would like for you to forgive them. But this person seems very matter of fact. Like they could be really old school, and they might not see the problem with however they were acting. That's just part of who they are or whatever. They're like, oh well, I don't do dishes. Like I'm old school. Like women are in the kitchen and men are this. Men are providers. It's like, okay, well, do you know how to build a house? You know what I mean? Like you want me to cook and clean, but do you know how to build a house? Like there's all these stereotypes. It's like this person might be very stereotypical, old school or something. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. We got a lot of fire. There's fire, fire, fire. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. A lot of fire. You know, but this person wants something new, wants new. You got all 4 aces on the board. They just feel real old school. Like, I don't know, this person might be really like a whole lot older than you or something. You know, yeah, but they would like to take a leap of faith, but they want new. They want new. They don't want you to bring up anything from the past. They don't want you to bring up anything that happened. It's like they want a fresh, clean slate. So it doesn't really feel like this person is remorseful. Like they're hurt about whatever happened, you know, but they're stingy. Like they're stingy with their emotions. They're stingy with their words. You know, this person might not be very good at communicating their emotions. It's like they expect you to be a mind reader. But they kind of just want to sweep it under the rug and like act like it didn't exist. This person could be hurting financially, or something about whatever happened like cost them financially. Hi, little brother. My little brother and my big brother. No, but they're not hiding any secrets. They ain't got no secrets. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio, Capricorn. But this person feels just very matter of fact, very old school, like old school generational. Like there might be generational gaps here. But I think their language in general is completely different than your language, you know? And they see where they went wrong, but they think that you're overreacting about it. They don't think that they deserve whatever response that you gave them, you know? It's like they might accuse you of overreacting or downplaying like your emotional response to whatever it was that they did. It's like they don't feel that your anger at them or your response to them was justified. It's like they don't see like why you should be so upset or something. They don't get it. So like they're upset that you're hurt, like they're sorry that you're hurt, but they don't truly grasp why. They don't feel like they're justified, like it's justified that you feel the way that you feel. And let me tell you something, the fact that you feel something automatically makes it valid. It doesn't mean that it's justified, it doesn't mean that it's the truth, but it's automatically valid because you wouldn't feel something if you didn't actually feel it. Okay, so if you feel something, that means it's valid but not necessarily justified. So this person doesn't think that it's justified. They think that you're overreacting to whatever happened. So, and y'all might have a huge communication gaps there. I have a dishwasher. It's called my brother. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of. I have all kinds of bad jokes about that. Why is it that all I can remember are bad jokes? Like I only remember the really, really bad ones. I don't know why I can't remember any of the good ones. I remember the really, really like socially unacceptable ones, the really, really bad ones. What's your theme song? So yeah. This person is sorry that they hurt you, but they're not sorry for whatever they did. They don't see what they did was wrong. They think you're overreacting. Right? That's my theme song too. Suicidal for life. You can't bring me down. You can't bring me down. I will put that on over and over again. That's my theme song. I went and saw them with NoFX. That's where I got that shirt from. It was cool because I brought my son with me. All right, are they going to reach out? Is this person going to reach out? All I wanted was a Pepsi. I'm not crazy. You're the one that's crazy. I like nobody hears. Woot woot. Astro twins. I like social distortion, no effects. My music is all over the place though. Like I listen to all kinds of music, man. Yeah, institutionalized. That's all I wanted was a Pepsi. No effects, bad religion, suicidal tendencies. I listen to everything from like punk rock music to Ravi Shankar with the centaur, you know. But I grew up with I grew up in goth clubs, so I listened to a lot of like Switchblade Symphony, Raised in Black, The Cure, you know, Nine Inch Nails, Portishead. Like my music taste is just like my friends, you know. They're like, I got friends with felonies to Ferraris, you know what I mean? Like, and I love them all. I am a Libra. So will they reach out? It looks like it with the Six of Swords and the upright. That's moving on. Look at him, all confident. He's confident. He's confident and moving on. And the Sun card in the upright. He doesn't see any, like they don't see anybody, like they don't see any other option, you know. They don't have any other third parties. They ain't out there trying to play the field. You know, this person does feel really old school, like very old school set of values, you know. We would get along. And they're willing to put in the work, or this person's just been putting in a lot of work. I love seeing people like there's people that I'm like, man, we would be really good friends. I could totally be your friend, you know? This person might have to travel, or you might have to travel to this person. But they're definitely willing to put in the work with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. We would get along. Oh my God, Platinum, thank you so much. I just got a notification on my phone and I thank you so very much. Like, you are so super generous and amazing, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. That's super cool. And it's cool because like PayPal, like YouTube takes 30% of whatever it is that you make. So any of the YouTubers out there, whenever you give them super chats, like YouTube takes 30% off the top no matter what. So PayPal is super awesome, like, because then we get it now and we get most of it. And thank you so much. Like, you are so super generous. Badass. I would put you on the screen. If you're still in here, you just come in and show love and leave. So yeah, it does look like this person is going to reach out, or they're going to travel to you, or do what they need to come forward for you. You know, they are willing to put in the work. You gotta match Capricorn's work ethic, right? Capricorn's is the GOAT. Yeah, it does look like they are going to come forward. Woohoo! All right. Let's go on to the Aquarius collective. I'm appreciative for all of it. Like, I am not complaining whatsoever. Like, I'm super excited to be like, to have anybody here watching me, and, you know, to be on this journey with me. Like, you guys are amazing. Like, and I will always and forever remain humble and grateful, you know. Like, I don't ever want to lose my sense of humbleness and gratitude and appreciation, you know. Like I appreciate you guys so much. Like there is no wrong way to go about it at all. Aquarius. Quit running my mouth over here. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. All right, Aquarius at 2:14:22. Yay! Thank you guys so much. I love you too. All right, Aquarius. Yeah, if at any time like anybody catches me slipping on being humble and grateful, like y'all better check my ass right the fuck away, dude. Like I don't ever want to be one of those people that are ugly. I don't want to be an ugly people, okay? I can't stand that shit. So y'all have absolute like better check me for sure. I don't think that it will ever happen like that because you know I'm OG for sure, but if it ever did happen, whew. Aquarius, are they sorry, Aquarius? I know some people they get a big ass head, you know what I mean? I don't ever want a big ass head. I would rather be eating crumbs with bums than steaks with snakes any fucking day. Yeah, goody. Pinch me. For sure. All right. Aquarius. Are they sorry? Aquarius. Aquarius. There's a really good band you would like, FG. Check out Fighting Chance. They're out of California. They're not like really well known, but you have to put in Fighting Chance and then band behind it. If you look them up on YouTube, like they're really, really good. So, like they got me through so much of my hard times, man. Like their lyrics are on point. Are they sorry? What do we got for Aquarius? Platinum. Woo woo. Thank you so much. Yay. Speaking of Aquarius, are they sorry? Yeah, my favorite song by them is Where's the Gun? Where's the Gun and Quick with the Blade. They're really good. Some of my favorite lyrics, like they're genius with their lyrics. I love it. Aquarius, so far we've got the 8 of Pentacles, the Temperance in reverse, the 5 of Swords in the upright. It feels like this person has been going out, like they've been really super indulgent. Like they might be drinking, like they might be trying to drink away the memory. You know, it looks like they've been like rereading your messages, like looking at your picture, like super nostalgic with the 6 of Cups here. Like the 6 of Cups is like super nostalgia. So they're reminiscing, you know, they're definitely in their feels. They're remembering all the good times, you know. And it does look like they have been trying to put in some work. They've been trying to put in some work. Either they've been doing that shadow work or they've just been working a lot with it. That was the first card that came out. So they've definitely been putting in work. I don't know if that's shadow work or just been like working to try to ignore the situation, like working away their days to try to ignore like how much they really feel about this, because they got the Temperance in reverse. So they're all over the place as far as their emotions go. Like their emotions are definitely not in check. Like they have not been able to recuperate, you know, like they haven't been able to fill their cup back up, you know, to pour for themselves. And they've been extremely super indulgent. So this person might be at the bar all the time. It's like they go to work, go to the bar, come home, you know. But I feel like this person might be drinking a lot more than usual. It could even be turning into a problem because they're trying to drown out their sorrow. They're trying to have some liquid courage to like face their reality, to the reality without you in it or something. It's like it makes their reality a little better. But they feel like there's unfinished business. There's definitely unfinished business, or you guys like have a soul contract with each other that's not quite finished yet. So that's just the way that they feel. They feel like that there's like that y'all will have a new chapter. They could be like, this could have hit them in their pocketbook for sure. Like this loss of you might have came with a loss of finances as well, you know. I don't know if that has to do with like marital alimony or like they didn't sign no prenup type deal, you know, and they lost like half of whatever that, like if you guys went through a divorce or whatnot, or they're just like they've been spending so much time at the bar trying to ignore this situation that it's affected their pocketbook. You know, they're definitely in some sort of financial loss. They could have wanted kids. They could have either wanted kids or y'all have kids together, but they might have been too emotional. Like this person might have been extreme, like extremes. It's like there was like extreme highs and extreme lows. They could have been bipolar or have some sort of like they might take some sort of like antidepressants or something like that. They could have been extremely clingy. Like that might have been a turnoff for you, you know, but that has to do with their insecurities, or it could have been the way that their like love language was. Is like I feel like they were extremely clingy. But this person is a go-getter. They're a manifester. They could be a master number 22 or like a teacher 33 or something, or an 11, but they're definitely like a master number in numerology, or you are a master number in numerology. This person is very much a matter of fact as well, or they feel like you're very matter of fact, like you're all about the facts and not so much the feelings. It's like you said what you said and you meant what you said, and they know that you meant what you said. Yeah, they're putting a lot of work. Like this person is putting a lot more work into trying to forget the situation than they are trying to like fix the issue of whatever was the problem in the first place. It's like they're putting a lot more work into like covering it up or acting like it didn't exist, you know. They definitely do not feel victorious, you know, so they know that whatever happened was didn't look good for them, wasn't good for their reputation, wasn't good for their sense of integrity, for their moral compass. It's like they knew what they did was wrong to begin with. Like this person most definitely knew, like they knew it was wrong before they did it. They knew it would hurt you before they did it, you know, as it was coming out their mouth. If they said something fucked up, like they knew that it was fucked up as they said it, or right after they said it, they were like, damn, that actually escaped my mouth. Like I shouldn't have said that, you know, but it's too late. You can't take it back, you know. But they definitely, with the world card in the reverse and the wheel of fortune in the reverse, they definitely have a sense of unfinished business with you. They don't feel like it's over at all. Yeah, and they did it anyways. I know, but we've all kind of been there. I know I've been there, done that, you know, ain't none of us perfect. I've definitely done some shit like I shouldn't be doing this, you know. There was one time we were all drunk. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and one of my friends was like, "Hey, let's go shoot shotguns," you know. And we're like, "Hell yeah, that's a great idea!" So he went and stole his roommate's car, their car keys, and we loaded up the freaking shotgun. Had like a 30 rack of beer and shit. And the whole time I'm like, "This is a horrible idea." I was like, "We should not be doing this," you know. The whole time as I'm opening up the door, getting in the car, we should not be doing this. Yeah. We ended up rolling her car, or he rolled her car like 12 miles out on a dirt road. It was horrible. It was a horrible thing and should not have been doing that. And we knew it the whole time. We are all guilty of that shit. But, you know, we say something that comes out of our mouth and we're like, oh, I said that out loud, didn't I? Like, oh, you know, but there ain't no taking it back. You know what I mean? It's out in the ethereal now. It's out there. So, you know. So this person definitely did something that they were they're like, oh, well, it's too late. It's too late now, you know. They're trying to own it as much as they can, you know, without like, yeah, but they're like drinking it away. I don't know. They're they're more focused on covering up how they feel than actually feeling it. It's like they're not going to heal it till they feel it, but they're just covering up how they feel. They're trying to sweep it under the carpet. They're trying to act like it's all good, that everything's okay, that it's, you know, that it is what it is. They could be in isolation, hermiting themselves. Um like playing, like acting cold or callous, like they don't care, but really they care, you know, especially if they're acting mean. If they act mean to you, it's because they're super hurt. All right. And it's just easier to be angry than it is to be sad, right? Like they don't want to be sad, so they'd rather just be fucking angry. So if this person acts like they're cold about it, it's because they're super sad about it. Like they might act like they're all good, but they aren't. Like they are definitely drinking too much or doing whatever, you know, they indulge in too much and into something that ain't so great for them, you know. Shadow work, it ain't no fun, but it's necessary, right? Keep sweeping it underneath the rug. Mm. Yeah, I'd rather eat crumbs with bums than steaks with snakes all day long, any day. I mean, but shoot, I used to live underneath bridges. Like I ate out of trash cans. I've lived under bridges. Like I'm more uncomfortable in like a 5-star restaurant. You put me in like some super fancy restaurant, and I'm like, I have no idea what to do with my hands. You know what I mean? I'm like, I grew up in the ghetto. Like me and my mom shared a bed, and my little brother slept on the floor. Like we lived on Las Vegas Boulevard, right next to the Stratosphere. Like you want to talk about the naked city? Like we lived in Naked City. You know, I lived on Las Vegas Boulevard. My next door neighbor was a prostitute. We called her Mama. She kept trying to give me belly, like sequin belly shirts and shit. She'd be smoking crack. We had hooker red shag carpet. We could tell what sort of holiday it was by like how many cops would show up to our neighborhood. You know, we actually had the show cops show up like to our apartments a couple different times. Yep, that's my little brother right there. You know, like I am very well rounded for sure. One time, um, like these bank robbers had robbed a bank or something, and like all this SWAT team, like it was actually really impressive like how fast the SWAT team closed off the strip. Like they closed off the strip, they had everybody into their apartments and their houses. They had the helicopter going, right? And like all of a sudden you hear this car come screeching by, like rounds the corner. And if you know anything about Las Vegas, behind the Stratosphere there's this huge curve that goes behind where the 7-Eleven is back there. There's this big old curve back there, and they hit that curve and like flipped their car and took off running, and like they let the dogs go, and the dogs ended up getting these bank robbers and shit. But it was pretty impressive like how fast they like had the strip on lockdown. Like I've lived, I have a really crazy story. I have so many crazy stories, man. So many crazy stories. But that's just part of like, I mean, I swear I've lived like 1,000 different lives in this one lifetime, you know? Like the book I wrote was like that's just a small percentage of some of the things that I've experienced and went through. Like if I was to write a complete autobiography, it'd be like this big and it would never fit in anybody's back pocket, you know? So are they going to reach out? Ooh, the devil. The death in the reverse. Ooh, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, okay? Like this person might get drunk and reach out to you, or might get like super hella schwilly or something and like call you all Aquarius. I just love you. You know, you're like, homie, are you driving? Like, you need to put your car key somewhere. Like, they're like, I'm on your front yard. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, they ran it. Dude, yeah. That's my little brother, that John Lavender. That's my little brother. I grew up with my little brother. I'm like one of 5, but I grew up with my little brother. Craziness. Like our high schools, like there were metal detectors in our high schools, you know, like we had to walk through the metal detectors. Like they would have like race riots every year, and like all the teachers could do was go around and take pictures of people. I mean, like this was like the early 2000s, or no, early 90s. So like I was supposed to be the graduating class of 2000. So yeah, Aquarius, this person looks like they are going to reach out to you. They're going to, yeah, with the Ace of Cups, they're going to reach out to you, but they're going to probably reach out to you while they are intoxicated with the devil card here. And the death card in reverse. Look at that Kali. Kali is awesome. I love Shiva. I love Kali. Well, you got to do what you got to do, man. Like, I was a drug addict, okay? And as an addict myself, like, no one, you will never love the addiction out of an addict. It's not a matter of them not feeling your love. It's like they don't have love for themselves, and most of the times an addict, usually what the gateway for an addict is usually trauma. There's stuff in their life that happened when they were a child, or that happened while they were growing up, that they don't know how to cope with. Like they can't live in their own skin, you know. So an addict will try anything to grasp anything to try to make their existence feel better for the moment, but they don't realize that that's actually digging them like a deeper hole. Okay, so like you can't, like sometimes tough love is one of the best things that you can do with an addict, because with an addict, like how do you know if you're enabling them or not? If an addict is happy with you, then you're probably enabling them. Okay, because if you're enabling an addict, then you're letting them do whatever they need to do, like, you know, giving them love, giving them money, giving them a place to stay, giving them whatever. So if they're happy with you, then you're probably enabling them. Okay, because if you're not an addict yourself, then if you were an addict, you'd be hanging out and y'all would be helping each other. But as an addict, like we try to stay away from people that genuinely love us and have our best interest at heart, because we know what we need to do. You know what I mean? Like we know that we got to stop being an addict. We know that doing the drugs or drinking or whatever is like bad for us. We know this. You know, we're not stupid. We know what we need to do. You know what I mean? So we have a tendency to stay away from people that are going to tell us that shit, you know? But as a recovered addict myself, like tough love, man. Don't ever lose hope though, because we do change, we do recover. Like, hi, my name is Crystal, and I'm almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years on Valentine's Day that I have found recovery. All right. So change is possible. So never lose hope. Okay. Always have that spot in your heart, you know, for them to do what's best for them. And don't ever blame yourself. It is not your fault. No matter what you do, okay? No matter what you do, it's not your fault. Like, I've lost 11 friends in the last 5 years from like fentanyl overdose, or from, you know, like one of my friends got shot by the cops, like, and he ended up, he died a couple years after that due to his injuries, not at the time that he got shot, but he ended up dying from complications. They turned him into quadriplegic. you know? We all have crooked halos. Ain't nobody, I don't know nobody that's perfect, but we're all perfectly imperfect. Oh, no, let me change it. That's weird. Did I lose you guys? So yeah, sorry Aquarius, I'm jibber jabbering. But yeah, this person will reach out to you, but they're gonna reach out intoxicated, it feels like, with that devil card coming out right off the bat. You know? And it feels like you guys might have done this on and off thing before, because they're waiting. They're just waiting for the opportunity, or they're waiting, like they know that it's going to come back around. They feel a very strong sense of unfinished business, and they're not hiding any secrets. Like, you got the moon card in reverse. You could be dealing with the Pisces. We got Pisces, we got Aries. We've got Scorpio, we've got Capricorn. You know, they might try to buy you something or offer you some sort of gift. Like, buying things might be this person's form of love language. You know, like, they might not know what to do, so they'll just like buy you some flowers or something and like try to make amends. But this person's trying to gather up the strength to come forward, but I feel like they're going to come forward like they ain't coming correct. Okay, they're going to come all shwilly, shit-faced or something. So be mindful of that. You could be dealing with a Leo, but they are very, like, they've thrown in the white towel. They're not trying to fight this situation anymore, but they do feel it. They feel remorse for this situation. Otherwise, they wouldn't be trying to drink away their problems, right? They ain't going to find no answers at the bottom of that bottle. That's guaranteed. But they are going to attempt to reach out to you. And they don't have any other like side pieces. You know, they're just focusing on work, you know, or trying to work away. Like, they're trying to keep themselves busy so they don't end up in their feelings. All right. All right. Let's go on to Pisces. Sorry, I talked so much during Aquarius. But last but not least, Pisces. All right, Pisces is at 236.53. Hi, Pisces. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on and whatever time you are watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass, Johnny 5 alive, no disassemble. Okay? Okay. All right. Pisces, is this person sorry? Well, thank you very much for that feedback, Madeline. Vegas, yeah, Vegas is a crazy place, man. I spent all my teenage years there. That's like my hometown. I know that place like the back of my hand. Like, I used to walk so much when I walked everywhere there. That place will make you or break you, man. Pisces. Are they sorry, Pisces? Are they sorry? What do we got? Oh, this person is stubborn. They might be super prideful. They might be too prideful to feel sorry for anything. Even though that's like like a real emperor would like honor when they're wrong. You know what I mean? It takes a real king, a real emperor to actually admit when you've made a mistake. But you've got the emperor in reverse here. So this person might act like they're the emperor, but they're the emperor in reverse, you know? And they are very much like focused on whatever you did or whatever your part of the situation was. It's like this person is absolutely not taking accountability for any part of their behavior. Okay. And this person is kind of a win at all costs person. So they might be trying to say whatever they can or do whatever they can to make you look like you're the bad guy, to make them be the victim. All right. This person is very much playing the victim. They might be saying that you cost them a bunch of money with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But they play dirty. Like, this person is playing dirty. Like, they might be spreading rumors or like doing whatever they need to do to make them feel better about the situation, or to make them look like they are actually the victim, instead of like it takes two to tango. All right. So this person is not a king or a queen. They are not an emperor. They do not know how to take accountability. I mean, a real king or queen will admit when they're wrong. You know what I mean? If they see that they did something wrong, they'll be like, you know what? Like, I am sorry to my people, you know, like I the king, fucked this up, you know what I mean? And they'll try to make it right with the people, right? Well, this person is absolutely not trying to make it right. They're just trying to make it to where they look like they are right. Both of my brothers are the best. I have some really good brothers. I was a really horrible big sister. When I was younger, I was evil. One time I waited in my brother's closet, because like me and my mom always shared a room, and my little brother had his own room or whatever. So there was one time, like, my brother was scared of the dark. So when we were younger or whatever, I went to go to bed. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. And like, I went and hid in the closet for like an hour or something, waiting for my brother to come to bed. And like, he went to bed and like got into bed, got all like, and I jumped out at him from the closet. Like, my mom thought he was gonna have a freaking heart attack, and I could not stop laughing. Like, I could not stop laughing. I was an evil big sister for a while there. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This person is not putting any sort of work. They're not taking any sort of accountability. They don't feel like they've done anything wrong at all. They're absolutely playing the victim. Even if they did you dirty, it was your fault. Like, you made them do dirty to them. All right, it was all your fault. Like, they might have accused you of stealing money from them, or by costing them a bunch of money. The Lovers in reverse. One of you definitely felt more passionate about this situation than the other person, for sure. But this person is absolutely in victimhood. They in the hood. They ain't trying to cross the train tracks. They are definitely in the hood. All right. And they might be playing a balancing act of acting like the victim, and then acting like they're the good guy, you know? Like, they are definitely juggling. They might be juggling several different people or several different stories. And yeah, it's all your fault. No matter what, it's all your fault. Oh, they salty, huh? They mad. Big mad? Are they big mad? And they're very much a win at all costs. So they might be playing dirty, but whatever's done in the dark always comes to light. Always. It might take a while, but yeah, there is no celebration for this person. They think that they're going to get a victory out of this situation, and there is no victory in this situation. Like, they're not going to get what it is that they think that they deserve, or the attention that they think that they deserve. Yeah, they think that there's been an injustice that you, like I said, they're blaming you. Whatever it is all your fault. They're totally in the hood. Could be dealing with the Libra. We got Cancer, we've got Taurus, we've got Capricorn, we've got Virgo, we got Scorpio, and Scorpio again, and Aries. So there's a lot of Scorpio there. Julie Bully. So yeah, this person, like, I don't think they feel sorry for what they did. They're very much like in their head, like they're acting like the victim to anybody who will listen, to their sob story, to anybody who will listen to whatever lies that they've made up. They're not taking accountability for any of it. Could also be a Gemini. I feel like this person is not telling the truth. Yeah, the Strength in reverse. God, could be a Leo. So no. I mean, are they sorry? No. They absolutely are not sorry. They don't feel like they did anything wrong whatsoever. They feel like they were justified. You know, that's their final decision. Is that your final answer? Final answer. The final answer is that they feel justified in feeling the way that they feel. That they don't feel sorry for any of it. That they are very much win at all costs, and they are living in the hood. They might like it there. They might like this victimhood. But they are most definitely telling whoever will listen. Okay, whoever will listen to whatever story it is that they're telling, that's what they're telling. That could be their love language, buying gifts, especially like that's some people's love language. That could be their love language. So is this person going to reach out? Thank you so much, Goodman. If you haven't checked out Goodman's mixes, please go give Goodman a follow and a holla. Tell him hello. I liked those meditation ones that you did for FG. Those were cool. I like the reggae one you did too. I like all of them. What am I talking about? Are they going to reach out? No, they're playing a victim. They're playing the victim. They might actually move away, or they might try to avoid you at all costs, or avoid like coming into contact with you. But there's definitely something about travel here. So they like if they see you crossing the street, they might actually cross all the way to the other side of the street. Like this person is absolutely like they'll talk about you, but they ain't gonna talk to you. All right, they're gonna say all kinds of whatever about you, but they're not gonna actually confront you. Five of Pentacles. They're just gonna hide and cower, and be boastful over here and over there. But they're good. They're going to talk about you, but not to you. So this person is absolutely playing the victim. Yeah, but there will be no victory there. Whatever they think they're going to be victorious with, they have not won. They're not winning anything by this. You know, they might have saved like something about money. The Nine of Pentacles. They might be boastful about how much money they're making now, or like the type of job that they've got now. You know, maybe they had no job when they were with you, or like they were broke and just like living off of you, and now like they've got like a better job, so that like might be their only like the only thing that they've upgraded. Or they might try to rub it in your face or something. But yeah, this person is definitely indulgent. They're overindulgent. Their emotions are all over the place. Okay. This person does not have like I wouldn't go to this person for advice on how to handle emotional situations. Like they have not mastered their emotions whatsoever. Me too, FG. Me too. Yeah. This person is not very nurturing. They're not compassionate. They're not nurturing. They don't see anything but their side of it. They don't see any other point of view. They can't put themselves into anybody else's shoes but their own. And they're not sorry. Whatever it was that happened, they're not burdened by what their actions are. They're not sorry for anything that they've done. They feel like they are the victim. Are they going to reach out? Let's find out. Are they going to reach out? Heavy metal. Metal. Are you metal? Metal. Like I've been in bands, like I was in a band. I traveled with all my friends' bands. Like some of my favorite bands were local bands, man. Like I had some of the best times of my younger years were spending it with like my friends and their bands. I've seen more bands than I will ever remember. Like I will never remember all the music I've seen, all the band names. I'll never remember it. Are they reaching out? Ooh, they might try one more time. They might try one more time. Even if they feel, but they just might be trying to get a rise out of you. They ain't really trying to fix nothing. You know? It's like they wanna come back and try one more time just to act a fool. And it might be super sudden. Like it might be super sudden out of the blue. But you got the Fool. Got the Eight of Cups. So yeah, it does look like this person is going to try to reach out. They are going to try to reach out and touch you, Pisces. They're trying to come up with the confidence, but this person is very egotistic. They're egotistic. They could just be trying to inflate their ego, you know, because it has egotism, lack of confidence, lack of recognition, unpopular, discredited, and private achievement. So they're trying to get an ego boost. You know, they get an ego boost out of upsetting you or something. And they're restless. This person is restless and unfocused, they're all over the place. This person is completely unfocused. They're unpredictable, you know, disregard for consequences. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Aquarius, Capricorn cusp. Oh, what else do we got? We got Leo. We got Pisces, Aries. We got Sagittarius, and we got Pisces. Sing a disco song. Whoop, whoop. Like a dirty 70s bow chicka wow wow. Yeah, this person has a lot of liquid courage. Like this person probably gets all shwilly and instigates fights. You know, could be a Leo. Yeah, this person is just they're just trying to pick fights. They just want to poke your buttons. They want to pick fights. This person is very much an instigator. They like to start shit. They like to dish it, but they can't take it. All right. This person is an instigator. They think that they're going to get over on you or get you in your feels in some sort of way, or they'll be able to ruin your reputation or something, but it's not going to be successful. Bow chicka wow wow. And they might be trying to get you where it hurts. Like they might be trying to get you in your money, where your money's at. They think that the only way to hurt you is like where your money's at. So don't let this person get to you. All right. They're going to try to push your buttons. Let them say whatever they're going to say. Okay. Your reputation will speak for itself. Like anybody that knows you. All right. All right. Well, I think those were all of the messages I had for all of my signs. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for listening to me ramble. Blah, 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 blah. What? I appreciate you guys being here, man. I love you guys so much. And thank you guys so much for all of your super chats and for the PayPal donation. You guys are freaking awesome. And listening to me ramble. I could tell stories for days and days and days. And to all of my newcomers, I love you guys so much. Please go give Goodman a falla and a holla. Like, he does so much for the tarot community, man. Like, I've seen Goodman for years, being a mod for years for people. And I appreciate him so much. And Mojo, go get Mojo, and Tarot Vibes, and my taropist, and Shara, and Leah. There's so many amazing people in this community. Well, thank you. Woo woo. Woohoo! I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. And once again, my book. I got my book, y'all. You can find it in the description box. And if you would like a signed copy, then you can email me. But it's available on Amazon for $12.12. Or you can get it for free on my website. Or you could get a signed copy, and I'll write my crack right in the crack of the book right here. I'll write my crack and with my name and a little message. And I can send you a signed copy. All right? And that'll be in the description box of every single one of my newer videos. So if you like my rambling, there's a lot of that going on in this guy right here. All right. And until next time, make sure that you are being good to yourself and others, always and always. And let's push some of that unconditional love out to the ley lines of the planet. And remember, say you love, like when you love, the who, the what, the where, the when, the why are all conditions of something that just is. Okay. It's tattooed. Say you love inside my mouth as a reminder that whatever comes out this thing should be with love. Right. Right. It's like, is it helpful? Is it true? Is it loving? It's like, oh, there it went. Too late now. All right. For reals. Love you guys. Vroom. Beep, beep. Thank you so much, Goodman.